So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. Is it today's video? I suppose it is. This bit's today's video, definitely. I know, because I'm here. But anyway, let's roll the titles, then after that I'll tell you what this one's about. What up? Thank you very much for sticking around, really appreciate it. This video is kind of a mashup, I think that's what the youth say. Yeah, it's two videos in one, three if you count this bit as well. So basically it's just a mishmash of some of the stuff I've done over the past 2 weeks, because I haven't really made a video. I've done the stuff and things stuff. There's not another stuff on the end of that, it's just called stuff and things. Ignore the last stuff. You know what I mean. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you will know what that's about. But this one, no, this is a little bit of, I don't know, travelling, I suppose. Because basically, let me explain. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? It would be easier if I just bloody explained. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been out and done 2 little mini kind of trips. Now, the first one, I was invited out by a good friend of mine. Some of you will know him, Mr. Bruce, or Mr. Teapot1, as he's famously known here on the tubes. I went out to one of his Patreon meetups, the Clan, that's what they're called. His Patreon crew are called the Clan. Now, I don't do Patreon, although people have asked me to do it. I have nothing to offer you for Patreon, so I'd be ripping you off at this stage in my, I was going to say YouTube career then, but it's not a career, it's just a hobby. Anyway, you know where I'm coming from. I think you do anyway. Right, back to the plot. The plot? No, not the plot, the story. If you're going to run a Patreon page, Bruce's one is great. He gives back. He really does give back, and I appreciate that. That's why I don't mind giving it a little bit of a kick up the backside and a plug on this channel. So that was the first weekend. Someone didn't turn up, unfortunately, due to a mishap, but there was a space going, so I paid for the hotel and a few other little bits and bobs, and off we went, packed my bags and went up to Stockton-on-Tees, which for those of you who don't know is way up north. And then after that, well, a week after that, the weekend just gone, I went to the ABR rally, the Adventure Bike Rider Weekender Festival kind of thing up in Warwickshire, Ragley Hall. So they're the 2 weekenders I've had. One was in a hotel, that was the first one, and last weekend I was camping. So Bruce's weekend, I had the camera running because it was beautiful scenery, but I wasn't vlogging. I was just letting the camera run and filming some stuff. So that was good. And then I went to the ABR rally, which was camping, and I have to admit I ducked out early of that. I was meant to leave on the Sunday. I left on the Saturday, did Friday to Saturday. That was enough for me camping. I'd had enough. It was horrible, cold. There was too many people queuing for the showers, too many people queuing for the toilets. And those of you that don't know, I had a mini stroke back a little while back, so I'm on all sorts of meds, so I kind of like my facilities at the moment, let's just say. And also I've ripped the cartilage in my knee, not badly, but just enough to make it so if I'm standing up to queue to go to the toilet, it is bloody painful. And the toilets are about 600 miles away from where we were, because I was in an overflow field, you see, even though I bought my tickets way back in 2019 for this. I was still in the cheap seats. So yes, they oversubscribed the ABR rally, but that's not what this is about. It was a great time. I hung out, met some people, met some new people, met some old friends. We just hung out, we got a little bit drunk, we had some fun. But here's why I'm mashing up this video and doing it like this. I didn't really record. As I said, with Bruce's trip, I just left the camera running for a little while just to capture some of the scenery. For the ABR, I started off thinking I'm going to film this, and then about probably 2 hours into it, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to chill for the weekend. I wasn't feeling good, so there's a little bit of footage, but not a lot. There's probably more of me riding alone on the way back. But anyway, that's the state of affairs. That's where we're at. This is what we're going to run with. And also, just to drop this in, I've had some new tyres fitted, courtesy of Dunlop. I've got some Dunlop Trail Max Missions 50/50s, and also I've got the exhaust from Fuel. So you might have seen the unboxing video, but it's now fitted to the bike. So I'm very pleased with both at the moment, but as you'll make a video about the tyres on Stuff and Things, and also a follow-up video on this exhaust, again on Stuff and Things, that little series I do with the gizmos and the gadgets and all the little bits I like, that sort of one-to-one kind of review type tip vibe thing. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get on with it.
Waking up to my heartbeat, accompanied by the rain. The soreness in my eyes is not very surprising. This room is still uncharted, but as soon as I get started, I'll send you an SOS. I'll wave like it's nobody's business. Give me some time to breathe, give me some time to speak, 'cause I know the truth inside, and I promise you this time, no bravado, no more strange, stupid games, just one motto. No more pain, all in vain, let your guard down. Call my name when you need a friend, no bravado, no bravado. Crossroads, trying to make out where to go. You're left without warning, and now you're ignoring me. So what about us? What about all we had? Just send me an SOS. I'll run to you faster than lightning. Give me some time to breathe, give me some time to speak, 'cause I know the truth inside, and I promise you this time, no bravado, no more strange, stupid games, just one motto. No more pain, all in vain, let your guard down. Call my name when you need a friend.
Wait, good job. Ooh, that was tighter than I thought. I know, it was a nice one, that, wasn't it? Way! Yeah, this is good fun. I couldn't imagine this on a sport bike though. I've only got one camera. We're out on a Harley ride this weekend. No, we're not really. We're out with the boys. We are off to... Oh, someone's got some enthusiasm. We're off to the ABR rally. We're just at the Hog's Back. We're going to plough on for another hour, stop for some more food. That seems to be the theme of this. Eating. But yes, we've got the crew here. We've got Andy, Pezza, Hippo, and yeah, Andy's the only one with a normal name. We've got a fish, a hippo and a Pezza, and a bright tank bag. Why does Jivvy do it in these colours? Why can't they just give me a black cover? But we've got the fuel exhaust on, we've got the Dunlop tyres on. We are ready to rock and roll. I've got the music in my ears. Let's have some maps. Right, so we're on the go. We've got with us Pezza up front on his BMW G650, I think. Andy in front, I think that's a KLE 500, not sure. And behind we've got a V85 Motor Guzzi, piloted by Mr. Hippodrones. Right, so what we're doing is we're heading up to the ABR now. We're just outside Guildford. I think it's about 4 hours from here, the route we're taking. So a nice gentle ride on some country lanes. We're going to have a little bit of fun. The main aim of this weekend is to just hang out, drink a few beers, pitch a tent, try not to get too wet, try not to embarrass ourselves, and that's about it. So I'm not going to take you up on the journey up there because it's just basically us riding. You don't want to see that, do you? You probably want to see more of the event, so I shall switch off until we get a little bit nearer. Hasta la vista. Still going, still on the road. We're around Oxfordshire now. Lovely. Finally got out away from the vans. It's nice to be out in the countryside, and it's touch wood, not raining yet. Yet, I say yet. It's guaranteed to rain. Hopefully it won't rain till we put the tents up. But at the moment, it's pretty nice. I'm taking the lining out my jacket because I was boiling, and I've got my summer gloves on. What more could you want? Well, bright sunshine and lovely beaches. But apart from that, what more could you want? Not a lot, really. I think we've got another 40 minutes, then we stop again, refill, and then finally the last leg up to the ABR. I mean, it's not that far away, it's only 4 hours from my house, but we're doing it the 6-hour route because we're taking roads like this. We're not rushing, there's nothing to rush for. Oh, well, I don't know what bird that was. It probably doesn't even come out of the GoPro, but absolutely stunning. If I could just convince one to fly there for the video, it'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, all their agents have said no. Right, so we're going to crack on a little bit, have a little bit more fun on these roads, enjoy ourselves, get ourselves up to the next petrol stop. See you guys in a bit. Right, welcome back. Just seen the signs for Ragley Hall, which is there. I'll show you it as I go past. Oh, full of information on this channel. There it is, Ragley Hall. So we should start to see a few more adventure bikes now, and some sheep, because we're not in London anymore. And we all know the sheep moved out of London years ago because the prices were too much. So I think we're about 5 miles away now. Maybe, oh, no we're not, we're here. I thought it was about 5 miles away. I lied. Leave me alone, I don't know where I'm going, I'm just following. Oh. Hey, could have cut the grass. Right, so we're here, Ragley Hall, just checked in. We're all COVID free. Just got to go and find a camp spot now, place for our tents. I don't know why I've got it in gravel mode. Just thought we're at an off-road event, I might as well put it in gravel, look a little bit like I'm fitting in. Staying here?
Huh?
What's wrong with parking here?
Moles and bowls and lumpy.
No, I meant there. I left you a space.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to...
Oh, we got a sinker.
Actually, I thought these were all square.
I don't know. It's not very well organised, is it? I mean, I saw the sign for the toilets is all the way over there.
Real.
Huh?
And like, they've got a tree there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought we was parking under the tree. But then I thought, well, I don't want to park downhill from the tree. You get all the piss on you. There you go. Ducking out early. Right, I'll just let these guys go. And I shall see you on the next one. Or somewhere else anyway. Right, see you later. Take it easy. Wait. Is that out? Which one's out? I'll go through the gate. I haven't got the turning circle anymore. Sorry, my bad. Right, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, it's not my normal full of wisdom, superior editing and all that stuff. I'm obviously appealing to those of you that have never been to this channel before. Those of you that have will know that that is a barefaced lie. Anyway, let's wrap this one up. So if you do have a comment, drop that down in the comment section. You know how it goes. And also, do not forget to subscribe, to like, to share, do all those things that you need to do. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can get the drop on these videos. I shall see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.